It's finally here, the fourth installment with Tom Holland in the MCU and the 11th overall from Spider-Man. But the question is Spider-Man Brand New Day worth a new entry, or is it time for Spider-Man to hang his suit? Let's talk about it. The excitement for the new Spider-Man movie has been through the roof ever since it was first announced. The speculation has been growing because Spidey is a globally beloved character, and we as fans were thinking, is the new one going to be any good? Would it actually add something new to the character that we have not seen before? I mean, after all, Tom Holland's original trilogy has been pretty good, which is amazing because a movie or a franchise tends to lose its spark after the second or third outing. But this fourth installment actually takes us places that we have not been before. I mean, yeah, it is mixed with certain things we have seen already in the past from other Spider-Man movies, but it was beautifully well done. Peter Parker is still reeling from the loss of his aunt, his best friend Ned, and the love of his life, MJ. Also, the fact that everyone forgot he's Peter does not help. He's alone. He is trying to get past all that loss by keeping busy saving the streets of New York. You know, being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yes, people know who Spider-Man is, but not Peter. And there's nothing worse than feeling completely alone. This is the Spider-Man I've been begging for in the MCU for the longest. This is Spidey being grounded back in the streets of New York City where he's meant to be. Not just that, but this is a really emotional heavy film. It's extremely gut-punching and it tears you apart in some scenes. I won't lie to you, I shed a tear twice here throughout the movie, but not just me, the crowd around me too. Fortunately, before you shed a tear or a few, the movie begins with showing us his daily routine, saving people on the streets and doing what he does best, be there for the people. Yes, there are some MCU characters here, but man, this one truly feels like a Spider-Man concentrated movie. You feel this throughout the runtime and it was magnificent to see on the big screen. Not just that, but finally, his suit does not look fake anymore and he no longer feels weightless. The wrinkles on his suit as he swings around is a touch I needed in the MCU movies. He actually feels like a human swinging in the beautiful streets of New York. The swinging though, there are some badass moments and you feel like you're playing the Spider-Man game on the PS5. The directing here was top notch. Talking about top notch, we have the Hulk and Punisher in here. These two were actually a great add-ons to the movie. The Punisher and Spider-Man practically acted like a married couple, always bickering, and it was hilarious. I was afraid they would team the Punisher, but hell no, they did not. This is the most I've seen someone curse in a Spider-Man movie. I'll get to that in a bit. But holy crap guys, the Hulk. We finally have the Hulk that we all wanted back in the MCU. There was an action scene with the Hulk that was mind-blowing. He's chasing Spider-Man down the hall and Spider-Man is using his webs to stop him. It was directed so well and uniquely. Hold up though, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to point out how I truly appreciated the John Watts trilogy, but the Spider-Man there that we got did not feel like the Spider-Man that we grew up with in the comics, in the animated shows, and in the movies with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I'm mainly talking about Homecoming and Far From Home. I mean, yes, I get it, he was still young and still in high school, but having Tom Holland Spider-Man be relying so much on Tony and on his tech and take him away from New York, it didn't sit right with me basically. Separating Spider-Man from his inner struggles and taking away from his home New York is like separating a yin and yang. That should never happen. We did get some of that back in No Way Home, but here in Brand New Day, they really brought Spidey back home and scaled everything back. By the way, No Way Home is a phenomenal movie. Back to Brand New Day though, there are some reasons why I said earlier that this is a Spider-Man I've been begging for in the MCU. Here, Spidey is broken. He's alone. His mindset is being torn apart. He's going through some changes that are making his body change, and he doesn't know how to handle those changes. I cannot give out too much, but this is practically an incarnation of Spider-Man. He is reborn. In the John Watts trilogy, he was a kid, but now he is fully grown. Brand New Day has some dark aspects in life that I loved seeing. And to be honest, it's because not everything in life is colorful and beautiful. Is it bad that we like seeing Spider-Man be broken down and be torn apart? I guess it's because we all see ourselves through Spider-Man. I feel that we all been through pain, misery, inner turmoil, even some self-doubt. And this is the beauty of Spider-Man, and this one really nailed it home. The color palette here is drastically different than with John Watts, and I'm here for it. I'm done with the bright and sunshine like Spider-Man. I love this new true to home Spidey. This is why we love Spider-Man so much. He needs to learn how to overcome his struggles, how to move forward in life, not just for himself, but for those that he actually loves. Talking about those that he loves, it was a pleasant surprise having Zendaya or MJ and Ned back. The chemistry between all three of them is through the roof, and I can see why they brought back their characters. Aside from that, what I love about this movie the most is the dark gritty moments. And by that I mean how in this movie, there's so much blood compared to the original trilogy with John Watts. And to top it off even more, the Punisher is not tamed at all. He curses non-stop here. I will not spoil anything at all, but I will say this is crazy ass scene when Spider-Man manhandles the hell out of Scorpio. At that moment I was thinking, holy shit, did that really just happen? But I loved everything about that scene. So let me know in the comments below if you know exactly what I'm talking about. The directing is simply better than the original John Watts trilogy. The director, Destin Daniel Cretton, should direct a whole new trilogy because man, he has style. He made those action scenes stand out and a lot of them were pretty memorable. But I don't know if you knew this, but he was going to direct the Kang Dynasty movie, the Avengers Kang Dynasty, before it was scrapped. And he left the project back in 2023. I'm glad he did though, because he brought new life to Spider-Man. This man was born to take over and take him into a completely different direction. From the swinging, to the darker tone, to the truly unique camera angles, you could get a sense of how the movies and Spider-Man himself are evolving thanks to this amazing director, Destin Daniel Cretton. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Again, life is not always colorful and bright, and that's why I love this movie so much. It goes into truly dark places here, and there are some scenes aside from the action that actually sticks with you even until after you get home. To be honest, it sucks I have to be so vague about everything right now because there's a lot to talk about and I'm holding back so hard. Like for example, who Sadie Sink plays and other aspects of the movie. But for now, just know that this is a well-contained story, meaning that it does not rely on cameos or fan service. It's just trying to show you how at times you need to move forward in life to let go from the past that's hurting you. Not forget about it, but evolve through it. It also wants to remind you how you are never truly alone in this world. Also, don't ever feel bad for being special and being different. This movie has an amazing message for everyone. This is a movie for all Spider-Man fans, younger and older, parents and children. This movie belongs to the world now. To be honest, I feel the Brand New Day is somewhat of a new modern version of Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. They both are beautifully done films. Spider-Man here goes through some emotional shit, but his path to overcome everything is worth a theater trip. I'm just glad that we have gotten to this point. This new Spider-Man is very much welcomed, and fingers crossed we get more of him in Spider-Man 5. So in conclusion, this is the Spider-Man I've been waiting for in the MCU. Someone with inner turmoil that needs to learn how to overcome his past to evolve and become someone new. The directing is simply top notch here. The emotional depth hits you hard. Yet, you have amazing laughs along with amazing action. It all feels so natural. This is definitely one of the best Spider-Man movies out there. The fans truly deserve this iteration. This is Spidey being reborn. This is a new incarnation of Spider-Man. This honestly means my rating for this film. And for this one, I give it a 5 out of 5. This is definitely the best cinematic experience in theater. I highly recommend buying it in 4K or in VOD for your digital collection. Well guys, thank you for your time today my cinematic family, and we're sticking up to the end of the video. If you are a true cinephile, please hit the subscribe button. By the way guys, if you like this review, you will definitely love checking out my review for Obsession. That is another major highlight of 2026. That movie leaves you broken, bothered, and feeling eerie in the best way possible. Definitely go check it out. I am Chuy, and this is Chuy Cinematic Talk. Take care and I'll see you next time.